Man, I work hard for this. Man, I work so hard for my business. Man, I work so hard for my relationship. Man, I work so hard for my career. Man, I work so hard for my health. Why don't I get what I want yet? Why don't life give me what I want yet? Have you ever thought that, man, you put in a lot of work for something that you are passionate about, for something that is important to you, but it doesn't seem like you get a result that you wanted. It doesn't seem like the input is equal with the output, and you get so frustrated. Not one time, but many times. I get it, and that's what I want to tell you is right now. That the input may not always equal to the output. And that's the reality. You are not alone. This applies to every single person. But guess what? If you think to yourself that, man, I have put in a lot of work and I don't get a result I want. So now I think that I only put in a minimum of very little effort. And guess what? If you put in a lot of work and you still don't get what you want yet, could you imagine if you put in very minimum or very little effort? I guarantee there's nothing will come out of it. So if put in a lot of work doesn't always guarantee big results, why should we do it? It's very simple. Because think about the opposite. Yes, I know that work hard doesn't always guarantee success, but not working hard is a disaster. What do you want? So do you want to put in a lot of work and just get frustrated from time to time that, man, I don't get a result I want yet? Or do you want to stop taking action, stop putting in the work and settle for mediocre and stay the same and receive a disaster? Which one do you want? Which one do you think is worse? You know the result. Sometimes we only think about that, man, I don't get a result I want yet. I don't get an outcome I want yet. We just focus on that particular area. But we forget that if we quit, if we don't put in enough work, it will be even more miserable. You will be even more upset and frustrated. Pursuing your dreams doesn't guarantee you'll succeed. But not pursuing your dream is a disaster. It's to live a meaningless life. That's a default failure by itself. I know it's not fun when you work really hard for your career or for your business and you don't see the amount of money that you want yet. I know it gets frustrated. I know you work hard for your health, for your body, and hopefully that you gain more muscle or lose more weight. But a result is not what you want yet. I get it. But sometimes we have to think about this. We talk to ourselves that, man, we work really hard. Work really hard compared to what? That's the key. Compared to what? There's many times I tell myself that, man, I work out every day and I don't have a desirable body that I want yet. So I thought to myself that by working out every day means that I put in a lot of work. In a sense, yes. But compared to what? What if somebody tells me that, what if I work out twice a day, every single day? Now, working out every day doesn't mean anything anymore, right? So it depends on what you compare to. So when you think you work hard for something and you don't get a result you want, maybe it's a way that life communicates with you that, hey, time to put in more work, time to put in more effort. And even though you may think that you have put in a lot of work, but it may not. Just a way that life communicates with you that, hey, it wants more from you. It wants more from your effort. And I know it's not always easy to hear that. It's not always fun to hear that. Yes, when we compare to so many mediocre people, we put in a lot of work. Yes, that makes sense. But when we compare to the 1 or 2% top people, the amount of work that we put in may be nothing compared to them. Maybe just half of it. Every time a feeling of doubt tells you that it's just a waste of time and effort, don't believe it. Instead, use it as a fuel to take even more action. And I know it doesn't make sense. Why would we keep taking action if we don't see results? The answer simply is because the alternative is a disaster. Not taking action is a disaster. That's it. Period. Let me tell you this. It's okay to get frustrated, to get discouraged, and continue to take action, than to give up and settle for less. To give up and complain about life. Do you see what I mean here? What I really mean is, it's better to take action and receive failure and receive disappointment. It's absolutely okay. As long as you still stay in the game, as long as you still taking action towards your goals, that's all it really matters. And if you want to take step further, take massive action. Every time you don't get a result you want yet, keep putting more work. Double the action, double the amount of work, double the amount of time, double the amount of effort. And this is very challenging. But if you can do that, a result will come very soon. I guarantee you that. And the good thing is, when you really think about it, the input is not always equal to the output. That will put a lot of people out of the game. Many people will get frustrated. Many people will get disappointed. And guess what? They will stop putting in the work. They will complain. And they will give up. So if we keep going, we literally don't have any competition. It's actually a good thing. If everybody can accomplish it, the result wouldn't mean much, right? Remember, I always say everything is working for you, even if it doesn't seem that way in the moment. But you need to trust and have faith and take action no matter whatever outcome you receive. When you don't get a result you want, remind yourself that I need to take more action. I need to put in more efforts. Because when you focus on taking action, you are being productive. You are being efficient. If you just sit there and thinking about failure, you'll be then disempowered. So it's very important that you focus on taking action, whether you get a result you want or not. Keep yourself busy taking action. And every time you fail, tell yourself to keep going. Tell yourself to put in more work. It doesn't matter what others people tell you. Doesn't matter if your neighbors succeed before you or not. You are competing with your own journey. You are competing with yourself. And the more you take action, the more you work hard, the faster you will arrive at your destination. It's okay to get disappointed. It's okay to get discouraged. But every single time when that feeling comes to you, remember what to do. All you need to do is to remind yourself to take more action, to put in more work. Have faith that you will arrive at your destination very, very soon. And you'll be so glad that you don't quit. I hope you enjoyed this episode and got some value out of this. And if you did, appreciate your reviews. That will help me reach out more to people like yourself. And until next time, you are a beautiful human being. Thank you.